opinion, I don't know if it really matters.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think
Cool,
that
man.
shit matters because it only
It
Um,
works.
don't even. I
This
don't
is
think it
a
really
new
matters where my
generation. If
origins
you
come from.
not
Because
of
okay,
once
well
I
course
we
find
it
out
know
that
what
they did,
matters.
happened. We
what
know
Of
what
now?
course it
happened then,
matters.
but what about now
But what? But
though?
now what?
Fuck,
I
What
found
do you
fuck
out.
it.
mean?
Now
Now
What
what? What
about
do I
now
do
now?
what?
now?
Like what are people
Yeah,
gonna do
why would it
now?
matter? Why would it matter?
Like
Well,
what are
I
what are
we
you
Why
mean,
gonna
wouldn't
do
Because
it?
we're
now?
doing?
still
You're gonna
going
go to
through
the White
shit.
Because
House and shoot it
Why
up?
wouldn't
You're
it?
gonna try to chase
Why
down
Right.
the
wouldn't
because
it?
president
why would it
and shoot
matter?
Like
him
yeah.
down?
like
I
I
mean,
want
what
to
are
Certain
you
find
gonna
out
do
what
in
If
makes it
if
so
2021?
they
easier,
told
but like
you,
I
Educate
want to
if
find
they
yourself
out then
told
why I need
all
to
of
have
you
one.
and
guys
play the
in
game.
the States,
Um,
if they told all of you guys in the States to go back to where you came
no.
Hey,
from,
Miss Me.
what would you guys, where are you
Well,
guys going back
everybody
to?
fucking leaving. Shit, the whites
Well,
gotta
guess
leave
what?
Where are you
too.
guys
Baby,
going
I'm
Any
back
pulling
does
back
to?
up to my house.
anybody know exactly where they came
Where's
from?
your house?
Shit.
What?
Everybody get
Where's
the
your
fuck
house?
back. Bitch, I
My
came
This
house
by
is in
my
stupid
Charlotte, North
mama.
minded.
why
Doesn't
Carolina.
really
I
matter.
know where I came from. I know what
I'm going
country
back
I
to my
came
house.
from. I know what country I
Okay,
came from. I
no,
came
this
out
is
let
my
my
she
thing.
let her explain
I
why
This
it
is
wouldn't
came
my
out
matter.
my
thing.
mama motherfucking pussy hole in that motherfucking hospital.
No shade. I'm at 259 beans. I'm seeing hands being raised. Number seven is like, let her explain. If you press the gift box at the bottom, the pink floating moving gift box, there is something that says a gala crown. There is a treasure. There is a Christmas tree. Anything that says 100 diamonds that's not the pink diamond, you can send me and I'll mute the fuck out this panel so you can speak. But if you do not send me no treasure or anything like that, y'all just gonna have to talk over each other until y'all be grown. And it's no motherfucking shade.
Okay, well, this is my
That's why
thing,
I'm
okay?
talking.
As far as I keep
Um,
hearing y'all say, I'm playing the game. We played
No,
the
cute
game
IG, don't
for
drop.
hundreds
All right,
of
just making
years.
sure.
Okay?
not
We
like the
played the
Oh,
internet.
game. We still got to play it until 2022, 2023,
First of all,
2024.
baby,
Right.
y'all was not playing the game back in the day. You was
I'm
forced into that lifestyle. What I say by playing the
Mm-hmm.
game in 2021, I mean black people need to come off that slavery ship that's been gone for years. Stop
Yes.
saying
Thank
everybody is
no,
you.
but
racist. What
that's
I'm
Oh
still
saying
my
is,
excuse
Avery,
me.
God.
Avery, hold on, let me finish. You need to educate
Bingo.
yourself.
You didn't let me finish.
Educate yourself, get your job, get your bag, and move the fuck on. Because what we
At
talking about
this
on this
point,
panel,
I
this shit is
feel
not going to
bad that
change.
the new
It's going to be the
No,
same
but I'm
story a
talking about
hundred
the
years
stuff
from
that's
now.
going
I
on
can feel
Yep, I
now.
Why
feel the
is
same
that?
way about natives.
Why is
I feel
that?
the
this is
same
Why do
way
you
about
why
feel
natives
that way?
Americans.
wait. And this is why I say
Why
I
do you
feel
feel
bad
that
for
way,
the new
though?
generation of white people because most of these white people looking like, bitch, I love black people. Like, why every time somebody say something, y'all gotta bring up race, bitch? Y'all wasn't even going through that. The ancestors is gone. Y'all only heard about what they went through, but y'all not going through that though. Like whoever did
Yep,
that to them,
yep.
they gonna suffer. They gonna deal with that. God got them. Why y'all bringing it up again after again after
If
again
in
in every
keep your
situation?
mind
Wanting
in
somebody
slavery, you're
to
not going to
want people
progress
to
for your
feel
own
But
self.
I'm
That's
not
the point that
talking
sympathy.
I'm
about
trying to make.
slavery. I'm talking about the shit that's going on now, and it's not slavery.
Oh,
Right.
It's
oh
But
race.
Facts.
no shade. I'm sorry to be the fact I get as much premium as I want to. No shade. But can you really blame us? Y'all like I understand Barbie and Mind it and like I understand both sides so hard, but look around. They reminded us every day that we enslaved. I I love the help. That is my movie. But every year they come out with a new slave movie. They just reminding us we go to first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade. I'm always opening up a history book about slavery. If I want to move on, I really want to move on, but I'm constantly reminded of it. When I go to Netflix, a new slave movie with Angela Bassett, and it's just they don't want us to move on. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. They trying to keep us in a place. They trying to keep our minds stuck in that moment. They don't want us to move on. They don't want us to excel. They just want to keep us in this complaining state. Because if that was the case, why are niggas still getting? Why are these black actors still playing these slave roles? I would never play a slave role. Why would I be a slave? Like, how dare me play a slave role?
I'm not talking
Because
about
Nice.
guess
Yep,
what?
slavery.
They're
I'm
getting
yep.
talking
well
paid.
about
then,
the
huh?
racism that still goes on today.
But
Niggas
most of the
outside, a cop
racism is
pulls
hate.
up, blah blah blah. Like, you know what I'm
We
yeah,
saying?
have
but
Mo-
So we're
Most
not trying to stand
racism is just
together.
hate and just
We're not
ignorance.
trying to
That's what
stand
I'm
together.
saying. Black people
We're not
do
trying
not
to
want to
stand
stand together.
together.
You
That's
got the
what you're
thugs.
saying.
You
We
got
don't
You're
need to
the
stand
That's
saying
not
we
what
together.
I'm
should
saying at
forget about
all.
it.
Right.
That's
Do you
not
see
what
what's
I'm
Nah,
saying at
going
all.
on?
you're
Please do not take
saying
my
we
We're
should
words
just forget
trolling.
misconstrued.
about it.
We're killing each
Let's just.
other. We're not even killing
No
That's
nobody.
what you're
All
shade. That is
saying.
a good
up.
point that
We
number
are
You're
5 is
killing
right.
making.
each
So should
other.
we just forget about it?
I
It's not
Right?
that
mean,
we should
Okay.
forget about it, but y'all make
so
it
we should just
control y'all
stand
world.
together. So we should
Clearly,
just
Yeah,
y'all
stand
let
y'all let
together.
it
social
control
media and the
y'all world
news control
He
though.
said
y'all
band
world.
together.
You
Oh,
will never
stop
move
it.
on. But my thing
And I
is,
said what the
yes,
fuck
our
I said.
ancestors went through that, but why should
Girl, fuck what you
y'all,
said.
a new generation,
So we shouldn't fight for our reparations. We should not fight for like a better living because we are mostly in black communities. There are liquor stores, plasma shops. They put the most, the most advertisement. They make the most money off the black communities. So y'all saying we should just not complain at all? We should just not complain. Like, yeah, we know this, but so we shouldn't do anything about it. We should just move on. That's just what we should do. Just move on and just not give a fuck. We should just move on. It just doesn't matter no more.
Well, it ain't that hard to
them
just get an
people don't
education and get
fucking
money.
care. We can
It's
have
all
as
about
many
just getting money
protests.
and getting an
We can
education.
do all this
Okay, but
We
shit.
that's
all
You
can
not
do
Y'all
enough.
that.
make
So
that
just
sound
because you're
so
educated, just because you a
simple.
It
black
is,
nigga
Tell
who's
bro.
that to a
educated does
Pakistani
It is
not
kind of
mean that
going
simple.
through
racism is not
No, I
grenades and
around.
It
rocket
understand.
launchers to
is.
get
I
money
Exactly.
and
Like,
get
understand
an
in
Taken
education.
the
Pakistan.
Are
fuck.
you
So in
shitting me?
Pakistan, that's a whole different story. You know
No,
what I mean? But over
you
here in
here,
America,
you're
man,
saying
shit,
all
it's
of
easy.
this,
I can
all
get
of
it.
that.
Not
but
but
do you
some of these
see?
hoods are like Pakistan. Let's give
Dude,
it.
it's
That's
not
like
that
Right.
hard
What?
to get an education and make money, bro. I do it all the
Or it's
time. I
not
grew up
hard
in
to
the
get a
hood. A
it's
lot of
business
Listen,
probably
the
or
people
not
did,
Native
hard
start
for
bro.
your
you,
Americans
but
are
it
own
on
is
their
hard for
own
thing.
some
reservations.
people.
They getting a
Most
check every
blacks
month.
do not
Y'all
want to
got
do
your
that. Most
reparations.
blacks still want to work at.
If that is the case, number 7, if it's easy to just get an education and just to get money, why do we have this capitalism, classism set up? Purposefully for the rich to stay rich and the poor to stay poor. If it was that simple, why is this system set up like this? Why is there a higher class, a middle class, and a lower class, and everybody has the potential to be higher class? If y'all don't realize that they is keeping us down and they are keeping us at a place, this is money. They're making money off of us. There's commercials every day. They are watching us. They're everything that we do. It's more broader than just getting the education and just getting some motherfucking money. And those people, those rich ass motherfuckers at 1%, they know that.
Um,
No,
I
hold
just
on. Let me
feel
You are
let
like
me
it's
explain.
contradicting
all.
yourself.
Let me talk
Wait,
back. You know
I
what I
just
mean?
feel like it's all an excuse. Like it's so many black people that didn't have
Dude,
student loans,
we put
that
ourselves
didn't
down.
have the money,
We're
but they
taught
still
that
got through
to make
school.
money, we have
Like
to work
not
for
everybody is
somebody.
built to
You
go
know
to
what I
school.
mean? The
Some
rich is
people.
taught to make money. You have people work for you. We're taught, get a job, get an education, get a job,
Right,
and
they
you're gonna
not
make
teaching
money. But
nobody
it's
how to become a business person. They teaching all this. So why some people are smart to inform themselves? Well, I'm
so
not
you
finna
know
go
why?
away.
Because
I'm not
our
finna,
kids,
And I'ma
our
just
kids,
say this. I'ma
hold
just
on.
say this.
No,
I'ma
because
just
when
say
our
this.
kids are
No.
in
No shade. I must to give everybody a free mute because I know everybody does want to speak. But I just have to say this though. Everybody can't have a business. No shade. If everybody had a business, who's gonna work? Who's gonna like everybody can't like people making it seem get a business, get a business. Everybody is not meant to have a business. And that's the sad part about it. That's why I hate this capitalism shit. Cause people know that. People know that some people just do not have the mental capacity. People have different like things about them that they're good at. Some people are good at the smart, some people are good at the physical. People prey upon people. Like not it's raise your hand if you would like to speak. Avery, then Mother Barb's. If you want to raise your hand, it's the smiley face at the bottom by the microphone. Just press that and then there's a hand in there. Avery.
This is my thing, okay? This is my thing. It was all this yelling. I had a thing. Okay, no, I got it. This is my thing, okay? Black people, they're not taught how to, you know, this is what we're not, okay. White people will, they have a business and they say, I'm gonna put my friend on, I'm gonna put this person on, I'm gonna put that person on. Black people don't do that. Black people get up there and then they just try to save it for themselves. They don't try to put everybody on to be in this business, make this money, do be uppity like the white people do and the Mexican people do and the Asian people do. We don't do that for each other, is what I'm saying. Big Lovely, that's my opinion. Shit. And it's true. We don't do that for each other. It's true. That's all I have to say. I'm sorry.
Period. You ate that shit for it's my opinion. Me of that meme. It's my opinion. Have y'all seen that meme? It's my opinion. Okay, Barbie is next. Barbie.
She hit that. It's my money, and I did that. That's what I say. No, but okay, to a certain extent, Avery, you're right. Because why? Black people are more lazy. So just say I opened up my business. It's gonna always be that wedding hating black bitch. You're not gonna see a white person come rob my shop or try to shoot me and steal my belongings. It's gonna be a black person that's lazy.
Ignorant, but continue.
No, it's gonna be a black person though in today's society. It's just facts. A black person.
You don't think that a white person is gonna steal from your establishment?
I'm not, but it's less likely. Like, I'm not saying they won't, but it's always gonna be that black person. Like, oh, that you know that bitch Barbie got a shop down there on 74th Street. Let's go hit that bitch shit up. And I can be being nice and shit. Not every black person is willing to work though. That's what we have to understand though, because black persons, they don't put each other on. They don't want to uplift us. They want to, I'm not saying every black person, but the ones that don't want to make a life for themselves, the ones that like being in the hood, the ghetto, that like dope dealing, slanging guns, putting guns, those are going to be the ones that needs to come together. If all of us would come together, you know how powerful we'll be over these white people. The white people laughing right now. Yeah, these black motherfuckers shooting each other over weed and bitches and guns and robbing each other and shit. We don't even have to do it anymore. I seen a whole fucking hour-long interview of a KKK Klan member saying, all I gotta do is go drop guns off in the hood, and guess what? Cause how you think all these black people getting these military and police guns and all this shit? These motherfuckers getting assault rifles. Ain't no way they get that. They ain't going to put it in that. These white people dropping them guns off for us to get it and kill each other. That's why when black people get shot, why do you think it takes so long for a ambulance to get there? Then they'll want to rush you to another hospital way across fucking town so you can die. So your family can have to bury you and spend about 10 racks for a casket and do all this funeral shit. Them white people loving that shit. And if black people would just listen to each other and the knowledge of some older people and come together, we'll be more powerful than them. To see, they hate the ones like that. They want to come together and help and not destroy.
Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next person, but you're definitely right. And y'all have to, I promise you, like, the source is the fucking music, bro. It's the media, it's the music, it's the examples, it's the people they are putting on a higher pedestal. Like, I promise y'all, our babies, you guys as kids, they look up to these rappers, they see them gang, gang, bang, bang. Look at how these kids already learning these TikTok dances so motherfucking fast. And they influencing your kids, and when your kids get grown and they turn into everything that they influence them to be, they gonna kill each other. Because that's how they were raised. Because let's be real, most of the fathers, they ain't really in the home like that. So who's really raising the kids? The media, the TV, the iPad. Like, cute IG.
Everyone really has valid points, and I was really just coming here to say period. But it's so funny how we're always talking about oh my gosh, we were mentioning so much. Oh yeah, how there's always all of this classism, but then we're also the same fucking people that talk about financial integrity as if that wasn't built on old fucking money provided by us that was almost nearly just 60 years ago, like we were talking about earlier. But anyways, you can leave me.
That is very, but in like these business, like we built up these big businesses too, and it's like for us to just watch these businesses blossom, and we still at a place. It's like we get it is like we're getting slapped in the face every fucking day. Every single day it's a slap in the face. When I walk into an establishment built by black people, but I ain't getting a coin for it. Just my our blood, sweat, and tears just for these white families just to, continue just to sit on top of what we built. It's really sad. Minding.
Yeah, I get all y'all points, but again, like we can't blame the media for us killing our own people. Again, it starts in your fucking household. Granted, you don't need a mother and a father in the household. Yes, it is preferred, but you need a strong parent in the household, period, to raise your children correctly, to know that what's on TV is not real life. That's number one. Number two, everybody needs to educate themselves. I'm from the fucking hood, but do am I gang banging? Do I sell drugs? No, that's quick money. That quick money leads to gun violence. Leads to you being in a motherfucking casket. That's number two. Number three, Avery, I get what you were saying and all, but like I said, to break generational curses, these parents need to grow the fuck up. Period. They need to grow the fuck up and raise their kids accordingly. We're not gonna blame young Jeezy for little Jay going to shoot his cousin down the street. No, we're not gonna blame young Jeezy. We're gonna blame that household. Because obviously their parents' head is not on straight where their kid is just running amok through the streets. Yes, I ran amok through the streets when I was younger, but guess what? I'm not in jail, never been locked up, never got no murder case, never got none of that. So stop blaming the media. It's not the media's fault because your kid is ignorant, because your kid is slow. Get your child the
But
help they
you don't
need.
think that
Educate
they
yourself.
know that though? Like they know that some of these parents are like dumb, slow. They just fucked one night stand and just had a baby. They ain't looking after their kids. Like you don't think that they know that
I
though? That's
mean,
why
that is
they're
true, but
perpetuating.
that's like you can that is true very much, but guess what? Before we had all these other news outlet, BET was airing all this shit. So you're saying again, we're back to our own people setting that up. BET was a whole channel before we had these billion other channels.
But isn't BET owned by a white person?
Now they're owned by a white person, but BET was owned by a black man and his wife.
Mm, that is an interesting point. Yes, I do agree. It do be our people too. It really do be our people too. We do bring ourselves down too. I do agree. We can't I do that is true. We can't give it all on the white people because it do be us too. It do. I can't lie. I can't lie. Gemini B.
Hey, so I grew up with a single mum, and she was a midwife all throughout for 35 years. And she made sure when my dad left when I was 9, I'm 32 now, and she made sure she gave us everything and put us on the right path, right? So I maintained to keep her proud and study and work hard, right? And I'm working towards becoming a forensic psychologist. I work in that field, etc. And it's certain things like we can blame our community. We can go, well, this is not provided towards us. I'm in England, right? And I'm not in the States, right? So when individuals go, we're not provided this, etc. If you put your mind to it, for me, like I've grown up with my like a couple of my brothers. I'm the only girl. I've grown up with a couple of my brothers which are went through that type of lifestyle, right? And I tend to be the one that helps my mum, etc. You know? And I don't believe that you're a product of your environment. I don't. Not at all. I believe that whatever, if you want to achieve it, you can. Sincerely. That's just how I stand.
Period. Number 7.
Nah, I believe that your environment does have a little bit to do with it. I've seen a lot of people that the environment did make them strive to have more. You know, I've seen the environment make people just do what the environment around them is doing. You know, so I don't know. I do believe that it's the up to the parents. You know what I mean, to raise your kids with values and just morals, and you can go out and get an education. It's a lot harder than like white kids, you know. I have kids going to school, and so for us to get that edge, we actually have to stand up and kind of scream for it instead of it just being handed to us, you know. So it's up to the parents to do what they can for their kids to show them the way, so that way when they do get older, they do make better choices because our environment in our schools right now, they do teach our kids to work for other people, you know, to make other people money and to sell your ideas. You know what I mean? Like that's our limit. But if we teach our kids differently and show them that, you know, provide and try and get different jobs, and there is help out there. You know, it's harder, but there is still help out there that will help you get an education for your kids and help you teach your kids better, you know, and at least try and get a business going to where they have other people working for them, I guess. And it is capitalism, you know, and I guess that's what it's all about, I guess. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard, but shoot, it's got to put money on the books, you know, got to put food on the plates. But I think it is us. We keep each other down.
Period. I definitely see what he's saying. I definitely do agree. Y'all all making some good points, and it's just like, it's really just making me just like, Um, like really? Let me unmute you.
Thank you. Everyone is making such good points. Now, as for having a strong foundation at home, I definitely agree that it can aid the child in the right way. However, it's up to the child to make a decision because I know two boys raised by the same parents, and one was very smart, educated, very nice, very humble, whereas the other turned out to be a killer. Um, he made his decision. You know, we laid a foundation as parents, um, you know, for our children, but it's ultimately their choice. Now, just like number four say, okay, we're not going to blame young Jeezy for such and such shooting the person down the street. I agree. However, I do believe it's levels to this when it comes to the influence over um over the music and you know where you stay in you know this that and the third. Everyone has a choice, of course. However, for example, I was watching, it was like this documentary thing and it was talking about racism, and they played this heavy metal song. Within a heavy metal song, it was basically dragging out death to black people. Death to black people, kill them all. Now, a heavy metal song can promote death to black people, but if I was to come out with a song and I was to say death to white people, it would not make the airwaves. They they may put me in jail. You know why? Because that type of music will promote something within the black community, and it would be like, you know what? Yeah, death to them crackers. You know what? F that. I'm tired of this. You know what I mean? That's why rappers like Tupac, rappers like Nas, like certain rappers are so influential. And it's like coming into the game, if I were to be a rapper and I were to go to a label. 9 times out of 10, if I tell them, "Oh, I want to be on my city girl shit," fuck that shit, break their money, fucking these niggas, killing up some shit in my community, they're going to be for it. But if I go there and I'm like, "No, fuck that shit," I'm on some healing type of shit. Like you do have people that are conscious rappers. I get that. But 9 times out of 10, they are going to go for, okay, go for your city girl shit, your killer shit. That's what we're going to promote. Not
Oh yes, you're
7.
right. Can we use K instead of the kill the K word? Let's just say K because yeah, Bigo has new
Okay,
rules. I
okay.
forgot. Thank
Sorry
you,
about that.
Vendetta. Thank you, Vendetta. I forgot all about that. But continue. I'm sorry to cut you off.
But yeah, definitely. So music does have an impact. Like I ain't no killer, but when I get in a certain mood, like
Right.
well back then when I was in high school, and I'm listening to a little, like a little Trina or a little whatever I used to listen to. I ain't never been no killer, laying no bushes, but when I
K.
listen to Plies, it make me feel like, shoot, maybe I can go shoot that chopper. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's the influence on the mind. You get what I'm saying? So music does impact a lot. Ultimately, it's our choice, but that music impacts a lot. And it brings me back to the point of when I was watching that documentary. Once again, I can never say, oh, and I'm sorry, I think I said the K word again, but I can never say, oh, let's go out. I want to put in music. Let's go K white people. It's not flying. But when it comes to our community, we could put out as much of it as we want because
Hmm.
that is a part of their agenda.
I
And
believe
that's
that.
what I believe.
That's what I believe too. Like they want this. Like I'm not saying the white race it, all in general, but I mean the ones that are like they're rich from racism. They're specific people. I feel hold on, I'm gonna beat you real quick. So I be on my conspiracy shit. I feel like there are some core rich white people who run this motherfucking world. Like they really run the motherfucking world, the media and everything. And they want us to be at a place so they can stay in that place of luxury. And they're using these celebrities, they're using all these people to keep this capitalism, classism shit alive to keep us because if you really think about it, why is anybody beneath anybody? I don't know. I'm gonna get the panel.
My thing is this, okay? Like, I don't know, bro. I agree. Like, we can't say it's not the media because there was a guy in my panel, and he was showing me his music. He's not a known artist, but he said, I can't put my conscious shit on for people to listen
Oh
to.
yeah,
I
I
gotta
remember.
put you remember him? Yeah, I gotta put my negative stuff
Yeah,
up
I
there
was
because
there.
that's what people want to hear. That's what the only thing that's gonna be accepted. People aren't gonna accept my conscious rapping. They're only gonna accept my shoot this, shoot that, type
Yeah.
of rap, the negative stuff from. And that's from a black person. They don't want to hear black
Hello.
people talking about what Tupac was talking about. You know.
Does number six have a shirt on? Keep it a shirt on, number six. Do you have a shirt on? Keep it a shirt on. I
Oh
just don't want you to
shit.
get banned.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I had to tune in. Y'all talking about some good shit. Hold on.
And you lucky because it's usually ratchet and ghetto.
Right.
I
I'm
mean, but you're
feeling
not
this.
going to.
Yeah.
I'm
It's only
feeling
a
this.
rare select. It's only a select few of artists that's going to really do what they want to do, and don't care how much money they make. If you want to be an artist, and you're
MIA, that's why I love her. But continue.
you want to buy the stuff, you want to sell to the audience that's actually going to buy your stuff because more than likely not, the reason that you are an artist is to make millions of dollars. So you're going to feed on the guns and the killing versus Bible verses. So that's why you need to condition your child's mind at an early
Right.
age, not to be influenced
Fact.
by outside sources.
Fact.
But this is my
Yes,
thing. I
that's
didn't
not.
have
But
parents,
that's what I be saying.
and
But they
and
know
I
that most of
influenced
these families
myself.
be so dysfunctional.
Like, if we're
But you,
I
talking about
literally,
influences, I should be on drugs and having 7 kids like my mom, but I'm not.
Now,
Not
I
the drugs.
literally,
Not the drugs.
yeah, I kid you
If
not, yeah, I literally, my daughter, I have a DVD and I filter the Disney videos that she watches on replay, by the way, and then I play like Motown music when I'm cleaning around the house. I don't play any generic music nowhere. And
yeah, when
then
they're
we just like it's all about Motown and jazz. She's playing the violin, yeah,
right.
at the moment. She's 5, yeah. She's playing the violin. She does ballet, etc. Like I literally filter everything. I don't play. The only time I will play the
You,
music that
Dev,
I
stop
want to
spamming the comments
listen
before you get kicked.
to, the only time I play music that that I want to listen to, that she's not around for, is when she's away with her dad. Dead
Right.
ass.
Oh, true, because you can't control
But
him.
that's
So
all
it's like he
about
gonna play what he
uh,
want.
conditioning.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know though. I don't
Why
think you have
not?
to really filter out everything. Some kids are gonna just like some things that they like. Like back in the day, people didn't like their kids listening to rock music. You just got to,
It's up to her to find out, innit?
yeah. In
It's
the
not
I
up
end,
to
I
feel
mean,
what
in
me.
the
you're
But
coming
I
beginning,
from,
while
though,
feel
they're
like
Queen.
you
when they're
limit
little,
your
I'm pretty
job
sure you
as
don't
a
want them.
mother.
She's 5.
And she's raising a
She's
little
5.
girl, so it's totally different for girls
Hmm.
versus raising
Yeah,
boys.
I don't know.
you can't teach it.
I'm raising a girl and a boy by myself. You know what I mean? Since day one. And like right now, my daughter just turned 22. She has her own baby. She has her own house across the street from me. We grew up in the hood. We're still in it. We never wanted to leave. We didn't have to leave. It's a great place. There's a good community. You know, um, they
What
listen
did you
to
find?
crazy music like I did.
Are y'all the
Shoot.
cartel?
No, no. I I'm
Why
just
would you
dude, I'm just a
angry?
regular guy that went to
I'm just
school,
playing.
seen the shit that went on, you know what I mean? Was in the shit, wanted more for my kids, changed the fucking way that I was raised and I was taught, you know what I mean? And just tried to instill that shit in my kids and just tell them, hey, there's more out there,
I
bro.
can definitely
I open
believe
my
that.
door, I tell my kids, you open your door, you look outside, that building, you can have it. All you got to do is work for it. If you want that building, figure out real estate then. That's what you got to do. And then live your comfortable lifestyle. We don't want millions. We just want a nice house, be able to have our kids and get them good stuff, for Christmas, and just, dude, the more time we spend with each other, that's what it's all about. Because everything else around us sometimes don't even matter, you know?
I
It
understand
don't
what you're
matter.
saying, because I don't like when people try to say, you want to get out the hood. The hood is a horrible place.
Yeah.
The hood is only a horrible place because people made the people
Yes.
that are in the hood seem like bad people. If you have a different mindset, but you still in the hood, you can change the way the hood acts and the way the hood is perceived. So I understand what you're saying.
Yes, you really
That's
can.
true. But we
We
can't act
all,
like
we
Hey,
in
all
the
Number
can
check
black
this
one,
out.
we
hood,
all
it's
can be
a
a
Hey,
better
lot
place.
of persuading black
number
males to
one,
follow what
follow
they're
me,
doing.
please. Follow me back,
hey,
sis.
check this
Okay.
But
out
it's like,
though. So
how do
I
you
grew
get
up.
everybody to
Hey,
get on the same page? Like,
check this out though. The hood that I live in now is being bought up by white people. That's what's the kicker. When I grew up, there was a lot of killings and bad shit going on. Houses were going super cheap,
But
$100,000.
now that we
Hundred.
want to change it, they want to buy that shit up, and
No,
oh,
now that
now
we,
It's called
now that we did,
gentrification.
now that we did change it,
Right.
we
Gentrification.
changed
Fact.
it.
right.
They didn't
Right.
change it. We changed it. We
Right.
changed it. Now they want to come and take it. And then a lot of people in the hood are thinking that it's an advantage. So they sold out. We stood. Our house went from $100,000 to $280,000 in like a year. You
Woo!
know what I mean? Going up to
Mm-hmm.
$350,000. You know what I mean? All these white people are buying it up. So it wasn't really about the area that we were living in. It was about us and our
People,
parents wanting to change, you know, telling our kids, you can have that. You can be president. Shit. You be whatever you want. You could be a bum if you want and go sit out and make $100 a day. If that's what makes you happy, go do it. You feel me?
I swear I could. Yeah, I wish I could make a difference in the state.
There is no
Like
making a difference. I mean, we do what
I
we do. I mean, unless you're gonna
literally.
spend billions of dollars to pay my rent, like I don't even know what to tell you. You know, we have to make our own changes in our own neighborhoods, in our own lives, in our own kids. And our kids will make changes in their kids and they'll want more. You know?
Right.
That's all I was saying.
it's like
I
it's
just
like a
like the
So
form of
You got to
manifestation.
condition your kids' minds to want better and do better and
What
not
you
be
say,
followed.
number six?
'Cause
I was saying what he was explaining with number seven was explaining it's like a form of manifestation. It's just all about
yeah.
manifesting things, speaking it into
Yeah.
the
speaking it into
atmosphere,
existence.
believing that
I,
it
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
not
so
just speaking it, but
just
go
like
ahead.
what you said, speaking it into existence. So if every day we listen to this music, we continue to say what's in this music, you don't think it's manifesting something?
Oh yeah,
If you wanted
most
Fuck
to,
that
The
definitely.
hoe, fuck
hey,
devil.
that trick,
hey,
fuck
if
that
you
nigga,
wanted
fuck
to,
that bitch,
number
I'll shoot
one
that bitch.
sounds
Like that ain't
like
doing
one
nothing.
of my best
yeah, if you
friends.
wanted to,
I
you know what I mean? But it can
number
also
one,
make you want to have a
dead
nice
ass.
ass car too.
Stop.
Cause I know, man, when I be
How
driving,
you
as soon as I
how
hear some
you
ratchet
sound
shit,
like
man, it make me get ghetto, man. So if it make me do that, imagine just like I don't know. I just feel like the power of the tongue is just so
No,
powerful.
no, no,
I mean,
no.
I feel like you
Music
can
is
it,
listen to
music is
our
music
purely
but
Yeah, we
still
cast
fantasy.
live a
your
great
thoughts,
we
life.
cast
your
spells and
Yeah,
shit,
thoughts are
but
and people don't even
power.
know it.
Your thoughts are power. Your thoughts are
if
power. If
you're
you
a
think
killer, you're
negative
a
every
killer.
day,
A song ain't
say
gonna
what?
make you a killer. If you're a killer, you're a killer. It's gonna happen. A song ain't
Okay,
gonna make
that
you
goes
do it.
into mental health. Some people are
So
so
you don't
fucked
think that
up
a
in their
song can
mental health
influence you to do
that they want
anything?
to burn up a rat outside or burn up a bird to
I
So
see
would
what it's
say
like.
if
has a
Then they
your
want to
song ever
burn
brain,
up a
made you want to
human.
So,
have like
so
sex
in mental
before?
health,
I have
in a
so
mental
much
health
time for you,
situation,
number four.
What are we
Yeah?
talking
if,
about?
So much,
if it's
boo.
a mental
Yeah,
I
health
what's up
got
with
you.
that shit?
situation, I mean, people should have
Trust
been
me.
there, you know,
I
as
work a
and if
lot.
it progressed that
I
far,
work a lot,
a
but I
song ain't
got
gonna
time
do
for
it.
you,
Something
number
else is
four.
my bad.
This is so.
yeah.
I don't
I
think
don't
We
it's
know.
out
That's that.
here.
I
necessarily
don't,
the
Gang
I don't
song, but
know.
I just feel like it plays a part in people's like mental.
No, it's not. I know it's not even like that, right? However, yeah, I see your notifications. I'll make time and I will drop you a gift or two.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes, you, number
Oh,
four.
thank you, because I am. Oh, number. Oh,
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 period,
Oh
Biden.
snap!
thank
Nah,
you.
All right,
he's
buddy.
well chilled, man. You, number one. Why you sound like one of my girls? When I was
Exactly.
on
Wait,
here,
what?
you
you mean the voice?
constantly sound like one of my girls when I was on Bigo.
My voice?
Yeah,
Been here for like
dead ass.
days, girl.
She kind of funny.
No, hang on. Say hello.
Hello.
Maybe I should make You know who
Hello.
London Star is?
No.
That
No?
conversation went left.
I
Yeah.
was just about
Uh,
to say, yo, like,
I'm
hey, look, man,
confused. I'm
Ain't
I
nobody
had a
confused.
asking
hot
you.
topic going on now.
Nobody
Shit.
asking you guys.
Hey, you're not asking,
No
but you're
one asked
saying.
you guys. No
No
one
one
asked
asked,
you
but
guys.
you're saying.
It is about time for a new subject.
I was speaking to one person.
I don't know, but
Don't
you're
play with
actually
me.
speaking to all of us.
I was no. All of you are listening. There's a difference. You're all listening. I was
Thank you,
only
Biden.
speaking to
Thank
one
you.
person.
You funny, number 5. But yeah, this is interesting because usually we be arguing on my panel, so it is kind of cool that sometimes we have an
I love this,
intellectual
and it be like
discussion.
this
It's rather
all the
refreshing.
time.
That's the only
Do
reason
you
I
know
came
what?
to y'all
It's
panel because
absolutely
y'all wasn't arguing.
refreshing.
Number 6, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's usually like that. Usually it be turned up like that.
It,
But I mean, tonight we
oh,
had a,
I believe it. It sounded like, yeah, it sounded like y'all was building tonight. I said, let me tune in real quick, see what they got
yeah,
going
you
on.
came at the right time. Shit, come tomorrow morning, you might see something totally
Who's
different.
going?
Not in the morning.
Essence.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you,
tomorrow
honey.
morning it
Essence.
might be real
Why you
ghetto.
stay quiet? Essence, real quiet.
I think she probably went to sleep.
Yeah, she's
Essence,
probably asleep.
you pretty girl.
I
Not
got
too
work in the
much.
morning. I'm
Not too
tired.
much.
Don't play with me.
No, don't play with me. No, don't play with her. She's asleep. Don't play with her. She's asleep.
I
She's
I got
not
know.
work
related
in the
to your
morning. It's
mug.
no shade.
I
I gotta
know.
sleep.
Do you know what? I've
Me
got
too.
work at
I should
like
have never took a nap.
I've got work
Yeah,
at
I've been
5
up,
p.m.
but like I've been trying to go to
I've got
sleep.
work at 5
Oh,
p.m.
really? Oh, Essence is here. Did you hear
Yeah.
what number 5 said?
What she say?
Wait, what
What?
time is it in England
She
now?
said something, pussy
It
gal. What
is
she say,
7:15.
Minded?
In the morning?
Oh, I didn't
Yes.
hear it. She said pretty girl.
Did you say pussy
Yeah,
girl or pretty
Essence
girl?
is a
Oh my
pretty gal.
god.
The fuck?
Oh, I thought you said pussy girl. I was like, that's why I said
Oh
I should say
no,
That's what
she
I
did
pussy.
thought.
say pretty
No,
girl.
I said what I
Did you?
said.
Oh, you thought
Why is she
Essence
number
not
7?
is
You
a
I
thought she
thought
pretty
said pussy
gal.
girl too?
The fuck?
I thought she said that too.
Yeah, I thought she
No,
said
she said
pussy girl. I was like,
I
wait.
thought
she said pretty.
Oh, I thought she said pussy.
She
Hey,
has
y'all
an
stay blessed, though.
accent.
Pretty. It's
She's a
my
pretty
accent.
girl.
Why are you trying to play with my accent for?
No, I
She said
really
I
wasn't.
can
I
understand
really
her
thought that
pretty
that's what she said.
easily
That's
because
why.
I've been
That's the
over
only
there
reason
a
why I
few
reacted
times.
that way, and I said that that's why she was asleep and not too much.
No, I called her a pretty girl.
Okay,
That was
period.
a
Look
good
at dang. What time is
conversation.
it?
When did you go
I mean,
3 shields away to 2 shields away?
Because every time I get gifted